Good morning class 8th chapter number 13 chemical effect of electric current. Student, in previous lecture we have discussed the good conductor of electricity and the poor or bad conductor of electricity. So now student, in this video we will discuss the liquid as conductor of electricity. So what do you mean by the conductor of electric current? Student, material that allow passage of electric current through them are called conductor of electric current. And student, what are the insulator? The material that do not allow passage of electric current through them are called insulator, or you can say that bad conductor. So what is the difference between the conductor and the insulator? The material that allow passage of the electric current through them are called conductor. And you can take example of the copper, you can take example of the all metal, copper, iron, aluminium, allow the electric current to pass through them. Okay, and they are called conductors of electricity. On the other hand, the materials such as, you can take example of the rubber, plastic or wood, they do not allow the electric current to pass through them. They are the bad conductor or insulator. They are called bad conductor or insulator. So first of all, there is some activity. So we can test whether a material is conductor or not using a simple tester. So this process is described in the following activity. Now you can see. So to find out a given material is conductor and insulator. So first of all, you need a material, cell, battery, bulb holder, insulator, and you can do this activity a very simple way. Take a battery and take two insulated copper wire, and the materials you can take the pencil, comb, steel spoon, coin, copper rod and iron nail, etc. So first of all, make the tester by the connecting the bulb with the battery with the help of copper wire. You can see this diagram. You can see this. Okay, so make the tester by the connecting the bulb with the battery. You can see there is a bulb, you need bulb, and connecting the bulb with the battery with the help of the copper wire. These are the insulated copper wire. These are the insulated copper wire. So you can see in the figure. So now what will we do? Hold the two free end of the copper wire in your two hands. You can see this two wires. So bring the material in your two hands and bring the materials. First you can take the iron nail. So first to end its contact with the two ends of the copper wire. किसी को भी जिस भी मटेरियल को आपको चेक करना, whether it is pencil, here is the iron nail ना. Observe the happen to the bulb in the circuit and record your observation in the given table. There is a table. So again, so make the tester by connecting the bulb. First of all, bulb connecting with the battery. You can see this. Okay, positive terminal and there is a negative terminal. So first you attach this. Okay, again I am explaining. So what will we do? Take a bulb and attach this bulb with the copper wire to a battery. Now there is a two free ends. Now this free end comes contact with the materials. There is a iron nail. You can take another material. Bulb, you can take pencil also, comb also, steel spoon also, coin, copper rod also, iron nail also, and you can check what happened to the bulb. So student, now you tell me, there is a pencil. What will happen? Pencil is a wood, so it conduct electricity. Bulb will glow or not? No. But if there is a lead, because there is a lead present, so it conduct electricity and bulb will glow. But if there is pencil, you can use the pencil, there is no, you can see this lead, so bulb will not glow. Comb, you tell me, comb is made of plastic. Okay, if it is made of plastic comb, so it does not glow the bulb. It is a poor conductor of electricity. What about the steel spoon? Yes, student, it is a good conductor of electricity. What about coin? Yes, it is a good conductor of electricity. Copper rod also, and an iron nail also a good conductor of electricity. Now you feel this observation. This is the observation, materials and does not glow. So you can fill this also, materials. You can take the pencil, comb, you can take steel, spoon also, coin also. So pencil does not glow, comb does not, steel, coin, bulb will glow. So you can do this activity in a simple way. So if the bulb glows, अगर जो bulb glow हो रहा है, so the material is a conductor. If the bulb does not glow, what will happen? The material is a insulator. If bulb glow, so the material is a conductor, and if the bulb does not glow, the material is a insulator. Okay, so this activity shows that all the material conduct electricity, and materials such as wood, rubber and plastic do not conduct electricity. What about the liquid? There is some solid substances. Now what about the liquid? So student, do liquid conduct electricity? Let us do some activity and find out, can we use the sum tester used in a earlier activity. Now you can say this is a, so what will we do? So student, to find out it if the given liquid is a conductor or an insulator, so you can take this cell, you can take the cell or battery, bulb also, you can take electric bulb in a tester, lead glows even when weak electric current flows through it, so you can take lead. Okay, in place of the electric bulb you can use the lead. Why? Because LED, because this is not LED, this is the LED. This LED glows even when weak electric current flows through it. If there is a weak electric current, so this LED glows. So you can use the LED in place of the electric bulb, and you can note down this point also in your book also. So you can use an LED in a place of electric bulb in the tester, and the LED glows even when weak electric current flows through it. Okay, so now student, now you can see this diagram also. So you can use the LED. Now you can take the a small beaker of the lemon juice, insulated copper wire and the battery. And now what will we do? Dip the two free end of the copper wire, you can see this, in the each beaker containing the liquid. Now here is the, you can see lemon juice also. So you can do activity with the different liquid, distilled water, lemon juice, sugar solution, salt solution and the honey. You can do this different liquid, tap water also. So student, first of all listen carefully student. Pure water is a poor conductor of electricity. Pure water, because there is no ions. But the salt water is a good conductor of electricity. Pure water is a poor conductor of electricity, and the salt water is a good conductor of electricity. Okay, now student, if we talk about, what about the tap water? Yes, tap water is also a conductor of electricity because it contains salt and dissolve in it. And generally you have read this, you have read the chapter, all acid and base are good conductor of electricity, but in molten state. In dry state do not conduct electricity. All acid and base, they are good conductor of electricity in a molten state. Why they do not conduct electricity in dry state? Because they do not give hydrogen or hydroxide ion in dry state. all acid and bases are good conductor of electricity in molten state in a liquid form. In the same way, if we talk about the metal salt also the good conductor of electricity in molten state, not in dry state. So student, the substances that conduct electricity in their solution or molten state and undergo a chemical change during the process are known as electrolytes. Understand? Again, the substance that conduct electricity in their, suppose this you can take the acid, you can take the base, and you can take the metal salt. For example, this metal salt conduct electricity when you make the solution in molten state. So what will happen? There will be a chemical change. So this process is known as electrolyte. Yeah, you can say that this process, not electrolyte, and this substance, this a metal salt, conduct electricity in a molten state and undergo a chemical change. So this, yes, this substance is known as electrolyte. And student, if we talk about sugar solution hai, oil hai, etc., do not conduct electricity. Sugar solution also, alcohol also, and glucose also, they do not conduct electricity. Why? Because they do not give hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. So thus they are the poor conductor and known electrolytes. So I hope you understand, student. So we have discussed so many things: conductor of electricity current, electric current, and the insulator. So first of all, you read this chapter very carefully, this activity, this page number 187 and page number 188. Okay, students, bye.